You good?
Oh, I forgot about that. Can you undo it?
No, I'm filming.
Can you stop filming?
So for the past few weeks, we've just continued doing little jobs and taking off stuff that needs to be removed. There's always more of that. But we do feel like we've been going around in circles in terms of how to approach the restoration. At the end of the last video, we'd come to the conclusion that we'd probably have to remove all of the planking and replace it. That was sort of based on the idea that it was going to be really hard to remove any of these planks without them breaking. Since mahogany seemed out of the question, we've been looking at macrocarpa because it's fairly cheap. There's a good local supply, but it's quite a bit softer than mahogany.
We could maybe get 4 planks out of that if we were like careful.
So we looked into that and it just kind of didn't seem like it'd be worth the effort. We'd end up with sort of an inferior boat for all of the effort of going to completely replanking. We also weren't totally sure that we'd even be able to bend it into the shapes we wanted. It's quite splitty, so we could potentially have problems putting fasteners in. So anyway, it's gotten really hard at some points because we just haven't really been able to see a way forward that would really feel worth it. We want to get out sailing at some point. We were expecting a lot of work and we are like committed to put a lot of work into it, but I mean, like not 5 years or more, which, you know, replanking could potentially take. So basically we came the closest we've been to like just sort of being like, this isn't worth it. And that was sort of a really hard place to be. But then you found out something. Wow, what was the turning point?
We're like, okay, you know what? Like that mahogany is still really hard, and every time we look at the boat, it's like it doesn't look that bad.
No.
But we just know that there's a lot of damage and a lot of gaps deep in the planks. We're worried if we like used a bunch of epoxy and sealed things in, it would like just trap moisture and rot the boat and put a death sentence on it and not be worth all the hours we're going to put into this. But then it led to like researching this best systems method. There's like tested ways of doing it to an old boat like this that would be worth it.
Yeah. in a way where you can leave the inside open and breathable, as long as you manage the what do you manage?
Ventilation.
The ventilation. As long as you manage the ventilation.
Yeah.
So the current plan is, if we can remove these outer planks without damaging them, we take them off, we clean them up, repair any of the inner layer that needs repairing, because now we can access it, and then basically just epoxy back on the outer layer, all fitted together nicely. Like that. And then just cover it in resin.
And
And what?
sealed outside.
Yeah, I said cover it with resin, seal the outside. Are we fiberglassing it?
We don't know yet.
We don't know if we're fiberglassing it. We might if we need to, but if we don't, then we won't. Is there any more?
I feel like that's the gist of it.
Yeah. But it all hinges on being able to take these outer planks off without damaging them. But thank you for watching. I hope this episode hasn't been too boring. It's just all part of the process. And yeah, we'll see you next month.
Thank our Patreons.
Oh yeah, just like to say thanks to everyone who's commented and watched, and especially to our Patreons, because having you guys is just really encouraging, and it really helps us to get through these hard parts. So thank you so much.
Even just the nice comments.
Yes, even just nice comments. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.